Good morning. Hello, guys. How are you today? I am Nichole Barras, and I do have a specialization in stress and weight management. And today I want to talk about stress and the guidelines for dealing with stress. So, all events in life precipitate a reaction, and how people react or respond to each situation is uniquely different. It just depends on how our coping mechanisms work. So, coping is the term used to refer to effort made to manage or deal with stress. And so, some of those coping mechanisms can either be healthy and effective, or they can be unhealthy and also effective or ineffective. And so, today I want to talk to you about effective, healthy coping strategies that one must practice consistently to overcome the daily life stressors. So, first one being schedule time effectively and efficiently. And so, what I mean by that is practice good time management. There's always so much to do, so much to get done. But if you can effectively manage your time and choose the things that are priority first and foremost, that will help relieve some of the stress that you face on a daily basis. And this also means taking time for yourself as well. All too many times I hear people tell me that they don't have time. And we all have 24 hours in a day. I think it's what we do with our time is what matters most to us. So if you feel like exercise is important, then you will make time to do it because you feel like that is important to you. Set priorities. That also helps with dealing with stress. Knowing that you can't control everything in your life and you can't control everything in 24 hours. So you have to set priorities and don't attempt to do work on 4 and 5 projects. Attempt to work on 2 and 3 that are most priority, okay? And then the rest can be put away until the next day. And then the next thing is establish realistic goals. So you want to make sure that while it's great to aim high and have goals, I love goals, I'm a big goal setter. You don't want to have, for one, too many goals because then you get overwhelmed. And 2, you don't want to have a goal that is unrealistic. And what I mean by that is something that is going to make you feel like you're never going to meet. So you want to make a goal that is realistic. And so maybe your long-term goal is to lose 100 pounds. So an example would be to set a short-term goal, whereas you want to set maybe a weekly or monthly goal, in that it will help you be more a motivated factor to set smaller goals to ultimately achieve that long-term goal. So an example would be maybe you would set a weekly goal to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week or 5 to 8 pounds a month. That's realistic, okay? So, when we set our goals high, and another thing is we always want instant gratification because technology has programmed us to think that way. It cannot be realistic for the long-term success. So an example is if you're going to lose 15 to 20 pounds in 2 weeks because you go on a restrictive diet, how realistic is it for you to keep that weight off? Are you going to learn the vital behaviors to keep that weight off? Or are you going to revert back to your old habits? So it's more of a realistic expectation to just practice realistic behaviors and to achieve those goals, those short-term goals, in in a smaller time frame than just striving to hurry up and lose 15 to 20 pounds, and then what? You got to make sure that you are continuing with whatever it is that you were doing, and is that realistic? Another thing is see yourself achieving those goals. And when life gets in the way or people make comments, you have to be able to let it go and not let your actions be hindered by what people say or life stressors. And all too many times I hear that too is, people want goals and they want to reach those goals so badly, but life gets in the way, or someone is not supportive and makes negative comments, and so their self-esteem goes down. They give up. They feel like they're not going to get there, and it's normal to feel that way because of what's happening to you. But you have to fight those, and you have to put those thoughts away, and you have to stand strong and know that mentally you cannot go down that road, because you're not going to get to your place of the goal and the vision where you want to be. So you have to keep going. Even if it means that you're falling down, you got to start up again, it doesn't matter. You've got to keep going. So you have to see yourself achieving those goals no matter what people say, no matter what happens to you in life. You have to keep striving, and go over it in your mind over and over and over again. See yourself achieving those goals. And then give yourself a break. Take time for yourself. There's so many people out there that are doing so much for others and not doing for themselves. So take time for yourself. Exercise. Exercise is a great stress management tool, and it's a great benefit to your mind and your body. So exercise doesn't have to be strenuous. You don't have to sign up for a spin class. You don't have to go to the gym. You can take a walk, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, brisk walk. Get your heart rate up. Get those endorphins going. Feel good about yourself. And then also take time to relax. In this fast-paced world we live in, it is so prevalent that we just take time to relax, be with the people that make us happy, that give us support, or maybe just be by yourself and be alone and just do some breathing or some reading. Heck, just stare at the walls. Find something that brings you happiness, all right? So I hope this helps. These are just small amounts of tips for stress management. There are a lot of healthy stress management tips. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you need any help, please feel free to contact me, reach out, and have a great one.